Welcome to Qube's presentation of our very new queue management solution, Qube. My name is Claudia Senra and I'm in charge of marketing and business development at Qube. This presentation will be divided in two parts. I will start presenting a complete overview of Qube, including its components, models, and devices. Next, Paul Souza will do a full demonstration of how to run and manage Qube. Qube is based on new technology concepts such as SaaS, IoT, and cloud. What is software as a service? SaaS is a software licensing and delivery model based on a subscription and centrally hosted. In this web-based model, software vendors host and maintain the service, databases, and the code that makes up an application. IoT is a short name for Internet of Things. It's a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, or objects that are provided with unique identifiers and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring any interaction. And for last but not least, what does it mean cloud-based? When digital data is stored, managed, and processed on a network of remote servers, hosted on internet, rather than on a local servers or personal computers. In a traditional customer flow, visitors must issue their printed ticket, go to the waiting room, and wait for their turn. With Qube, everything changes. All traditional features are still there. However, visitors can generate an e-ticket by scanning a QR code with their smartphone. Then wait for their turn wherever they want, where they feel more comfortable and safe, or even do other things while they wait. Visitors are empowered to manage their time the best way they choose. Now I will show you all components of Qube, including devices and platforms that support this solution. From Qube Admin, you can manage all connected devices, queues or servers, counters, users, statistics, configure all contents of players, and set your preferences. With Qube Admin, you can also control in real time what it is happening in each location. Qube is the main tool that allows the staff to manage visitors' flow. It is possible to call, pause, cancel, and also transfer tickets to another counter, queue, or user. The player is a very important tool to communicate with your visitors and keep them informed. In the screen, you can show the queue management status while sharing your own contents. These contents can go from personalized corporate advertising from the business, such as promotions, campaigns, or discounts. It is also possible to run videos and the feed with the news information. The ticket kiosk is a device that prints tickets. It can be used as a hybrid solution. The visitor can choose to print the traditional way or to scan a QR code and have his e-ticket. As it is an IoT device, it's very easy to install. It only needs to be connected to the internet and then scan the QR code on its screen. Then you can personalize it with your business logo and set all the queues. E-ticket is the best feature for all sorts of business right now due to its main characteristics: contactless, secure software, paperless, which means to be eco-friendly and reduces operational costs, allows people to wait anywhere where they feel safe, secure, and comfortable, and also send notifications to waiting visitors. Well, this is all for this first part of the presentation. Now the demonstration will follow with Paulo Souza. Thank you.
Hi, I am Paul Souza and I'm one of the software developers at Qube. I will guide you through a demonstration of Qube, showing the entire process from all queue management tools to device configuration and customer apps. After requesting a location, we will send you an email with an invitation link like this one we are seeing on the screen. There, you can click on the Create Account button and you'll be redirected to a page where you can fill your personal data to create an account. Here, you'll have your email and username already filled in for you automatically. Then you just have to type your name here. Let's put marketing, Qube, and then choose a password. Then he'll create account. After creating an account, you'll have to log in using the same credentials. After logging in, we'll be displayed with all locations we have access to. At this stage, you'll see we have a pending invite waiting our approval. So, I'll click on Qube Demo, which is the name of the location I've been invited to, and I'll accept the invite. After accepting the invite, you'll be displayed with the location's dashboard. Here, you can take a quick glance over the current queue management status. Let's start configuring the system. To create a queue, you'll need to click on this button here. A queue must have a tag and a name. The tag must be unique in the entire location and must be at most 2 characters. Those characters may be alphanumeric. I'll choose A1 here and type general. Here you can give priority to people with reduced mobility. For a more advanced configuration of a queue, you can use this page. Ticket range defines the range that the ticket numbering will consider. Tickets tolerance defines the number of cancelled tickets that can be recalled until a cancelled ticket is no longer callable. Performance goals defines the key performance indicators for comparisons with the actual data. Ticket restrictions define the maximum of tickets that can be created in a given period of time for a given weekday. Now, let's move to counters. Counter represents the physical space, the desks, service stations, that serve one or more queues. To create a new counter, the user needs to choose a tag and a name. This tag must be a number, and this number should range from 1 to 99. This tag must also be unique. This one will be tagged with 1, and I'll name it counter 1. And it's created. In this page you have 2 major sections. Associate queues sections defines which queues are served in this counter. Different priorities can be assigned to each queue, adjusting the calling algorithm. In Associate User section, you will define which users have access to this counter. If an user doesn't have access to a counter, he won't be able to call tickets to there. So I'll toggle this button here, and I just gave Marketing Qube user access to it. Each location can be accessed by multiple users. Here you'll have a list of them, and you can always invite a new one. To do it, you just have to click on this button here and type the invitation email. I'll invite Claudia, so I'll type her email here, and I'll have to assign her a role. So the roles are administrator, service manager, and staff member. So I'll invite Claudia as an administrator. At this moment, Claudia has already received the email. She only needs to accept the invitation and start managing the location. To register a device on Qube, you just need to connect the device to a power source and to the internet, and it will turn on. Then you just need to type or scan the registration key there. Now, I'll type the registration key that appears on our ticket kiosk. I'll type 344540 and hit save. Automatically, the ticket kiosk will start loading and the device is registered on our location. Once the device is registered, you can edit the details here. I'll give a new name to this ticket kiosk and select the layout to be presented by it. So I'll just hit save and push the contents to the device by hitting here this button refresh. As you can see, the device is refreshing, is reloading the data, and now the device is ready. This page may also help you debugging the device remotely. Here you can request for screenshots just to take a look at the contents on the screen, as you can see here. And in this info section, you can also take a look at the telemetry data the device produces and updates every minute. To customize the layout of the ticket kiosk, you need to create one. Here, you have to give it a name, so, and choose the default screen for it. I'll keep e-ticket. Okay, here you can pick which queues you want to show there. I'll just select two. Okay, and here we can also customize the contents that will be printed on the ticket. Okay, and that's it. If you want to set this layout to a device, you have to go there to the device and select this new layout and click save and push the contents to the device itself. And the device is updated with this new layout. Now that the ticket kiosk is ready, we can print the ticket. The process of registering a player is similar. You go here and type the registration key. You can always scan the QR code instead. Hit save, and here I'll assign the name, player demo, and choose a layout. Hit save, and I'll push the contents to the device. And that's it. The device is running. If you want to customize player contents, you'll need to create a player layout. To do it, you'll have to select a name for this layout. I'll name it player layout demo. Please choose a name that you'll identify later just to keep the things organized. Inside the layout, I can select the header, which will appear on top of the screen, the main media, which will be presented right after the queue management display. I will leave it empty here, and the feed too. The feed can be used to present textual data, such as RSS news or any other customized text on the bottom of your screen. In this section, Associate Queues, you will select which queues you want to present on the screen. So I'll choose General and Cosmetics. And that's it. Please do not forget to save everything before you leave the, the page. To associate this layout to a player, I just need to go back here to the Devices tab, select the player, and choose the layout we want to assign. Just hit save and push the contents to the device. To make media available to be selected on the player layout's creation and edition, you need to upload your files. This can be done here in this section, Assets Media. If you hit the button Upload, then you'll be able to select a file on your file system and upload it to Qube. Just hit the button Save and the file was updated. Here in this page, you can see the details of the media. Here you can rename the file if you want, just to keep the things organized, and also see basic information about that file. And you can now assign it to any player layout you want. If you want to show text or news on your player, you need to create feed. A feed may be of the type RSS or text. I'll create a text feed. I'll give it a name, so attention please, and just type the text you want to show on your player. Please be aware of wet floor. Hit save, and you can now assign this feed to any player layout you want. For this part of the demo, we've preloaded our location with some data. Metrics give more detailed insights about the queuing system of our location. Metrics tab is divided into two sections, tickets and performance. Regarding the tickets, we can have a sense of how many tickets were generated on the last 28 days, what was the evolution of ticket generation during time, the peaks of affluence to our location, and how many tickets were served and how many tickets were served by each user at each counter or destined to each queue. In this section, you'll find more information about the performance of your visitors inside your location. Are your visitors waiting for a long time before getting served? How long lasts the service inside your location? Here, you have some metrics that can help you answering these questions. If you want to tune more technical details of your location, you can go here to the Settings menu. Here, you can select the time zone of your location, upload the new logo, set the queuing system reset settings, and also select which operations your staff members may perform on the QM path. To start serving tickets, you'll need to go to QM path. Here, you'll have to select a counter to log in. So our location is Qube Demo, and I'll select the counter 1. And at this moment, I am calling tickets to counter 1. To call the next ticket, I just need to click this button. The priority ticket A1001 was called and I am serving it. After calling a ticket, users can finish serving it with one of 4 actions. And the current ticket can no longer be called again. Transfer, and we can transfer it to a queue, to an user, or to a counter. We can pause it, so it can be called again manually through the tickets list, or cancelled, allowing it to be called again while within the tolerance for that queue. Now we'll take a look at Generate. If this feature is enabled on the settings, Users can generate tickets for the customers by clicking it. Here, they can select which queue they want to produce the ticket and then either choose to generate and print or just generate the ticket. Please be aware of these buttons where you can select if you want to generate a regular or a priority ticket. Here, I'll just generate it. Okay, and this is the new ticket. Besides calling the next ticket, users can also see the lists of waiting, paused, and cancelled tickets. In this listing, you can also choose a ticket and call it manually. After scanning the QR code, we'll be presented with the queues of this location. I'll select the service cosmetics and generate a regular ticket. Please note that the waiting count on the QM path was immediately incremented, and that was because our e-ticket is waiting to be served. Now, on the QM path, I'll call, and as you can see, we've immediately received an alert on the e-ticket application. I can then open the ticket and show it to the staff crew. For now, this was all. I hope this presentation was helpful to you. In case of any doubt, please send us an email to qube@q-better.com. Thank you.